So, I told you I might do a pop-up live today, but I would have actually driven here live, but I've been having issues finding a phone mount in my car that doesn't have to hook to the rear view mirror. But this is just something I've been wanting to show you guys. You guys know I like the old Hollywood, and out here in Pinarville, Pennsylvania, is Jayne Mansfield's resting place. You can see there's flowers and toys, and we live to love you more each day. It's actually a very beautiful, beautiful, small cemetery. You can see some mountains in the view. And I'm not very steady, but this is, for those of you who don't know, Jayne Mansfield. She was an actress in the 50s and 60s, and she was in a car accident. Many of you may know, are familiar with her daughter Mariska Hargitay on Law and Order, SVU. But this is just something I've been wanting to come out and see and pay homage to old Hollywood. Like I said, it's a very beautiful, peaceful, quiet cemetery in the middle of Pennsylvania. I really wish I had a mount, because I would have loved to have filmed driving out here. It's a gorgeous area. And so this, like I said, this is my visit to see Jayne Mansfield's grave. Now, Jayne Mansfield was actually born in Bryn Mawr, PA. And then I believe her family moved to Texas for a while. And now Bryn Mawr's closer to Philly. Pinarville, where she's buried, is about 20 miles north of Allentown. But her family later moved up here. And this is where she's laid to rest. So, salute Jayne Mansfield. It's very peaceful. You can see all the flags still from Memorial Day are on all the veterans' graves. But yep, this is her resting place. Now this is what's interesting. Jayne Mansfield was born Vera Jane Palmer. And there's a Vera J. Palmer here right next to her grave. So it's under the name Piers. But there's a Vera J. Palmer, born 1903 and passed away November 10, 2000. Let's take a look here. So I don't know if maybe that was somebody in the family that was named after her. There's a bracelet. Let me see if I have a penny. Looks like dog tags. I don't have a penny, but I have a nickel. We'll put a nickel on her grave. I guess that's acceptable. Now, I don't know some of the other names around her. Maybe I'll go back and do some research. There's Summers, there's Pier, Milheim. Now, see, that's the thing. Jayne Mansfield was born April 19th, 1933. This Vera J. Palmer over here was born, so I don't want to step on the headstone, was born May 19th, 1903. So it could be some relation. Maybe it was her mother. I'll have to do a little bit more research into Jayne Mansfield's family. Oh, look over here. There's more Palmer. There's Thomas H., 1879 to 1954. And Beatrice J., 1880 to 1963. And then there's Milheim in between, and then Piers on the other side. There's another Richard P. Milheim up front there. Which is funny because all of her family's graves are facing, well, except the ones that are flat, are facing this way. But then hers is facing the opposite way. I'm thinking maybe so it can be seen from the road. It's a beautiful view. She's got a gorgeous view of the mountains. Trees. It's so peaceful here. And then I'm kind of wondering about the Summers name, because they're kind of right next to them, but not really. Oh no, okay, so Summers is over there. The markers. There's no markers though for Palmer. This section here, like you could see, like there's the little stubby S on them. They're the markers. For their plots, but there's no plot markers on this side. So I don't know what that means. But anyway, guys. Jayne Mansfield, we live to love you more each day, more than the greatest love the world has known. There's some of my bad singing for you. All right, Jayne. Thank you for your entertainment. Thank you for your daughter who's entertained us for several years. And hopefully a lot more. It's nice to finally come see your resting place. Rest in peace.